I was right. That's all. All right. What you said here?
I was trying to see what Mary wanted to ask.
Oh, okay.
No, I was gonna ask. I think you mentioned before on a show a while ago in regards to like most of the good, decent men are in fact like married and in relationships and shit like that.
Black men.
Yeah.
The stat is 51% are single and childless, 33% are married, and so that leaves that 18%. Part of my math is a little bit off by a percentage or two.
Okay, so that doesn't leave. That doesn't. I feel like overall that means that there's not really that many decent men left.
No, there's a lot. You're just saying that women are sleeping with the same 20% of men because those 20% got all the goddamn kids.
But then y'all say most of the ones that are decent are married.
No, 33% are married. 51% are single and childless.
But how many of those are ain't shit men though?
I don't know, Mary. Y'all keep sleeping with the same 20%. I don't know.
Don't say y'all because it ain't me.
Well, don't you part of the woman group, right? Shout out to Mr. Gary Grant. That's Canadian. What kind of money is it up there? Dollars? I don't know. Our women have more children than black men. They have kids with the same man. Men lie, women lie. Numbers do not. I did not go to college. Oh shit. Yo, y'all crazy as hell, man. Do y'all want to say anything else about this?
The numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. The numbers are there for a reason. When it comes to black people, black women, you might not like the statistics and you might not like the numbers, but they're there for a reason.
I don't know. People die every day, so obviously something got to change.
I don't know what. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, Hit that like button right now if you can.
Mary said your numbers are people die. Your numbers are skewed, B.
Right.
No,
easy. Real shit.
Listen, man. Please hit that like button. I apologize. Please hit that like button. Y'all legendary, man. These arguments. I don't know if I've ever heard them quite like this before. They are not sound, but y'all arguing like a motherfucker. So
shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
So,
these kids.
Listen, all right. Let me hit this question. So, all right, this one, I like the energy. This one might switch it a little bit, maybe not though. So, in terms of anecdotal experience, so I got knocked before, right, back in 2011, and so I'm going in, right?
Do the super chat first before we.
Which one? Hey, Adrian, you don't participate in nothing. Just sit there. That's all you got. That's all you got to do. Sit your ass right there. God damn it. I see real bravado been showing mad love.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
So
shit like
I got knocked,
like
right?
That,
and I was going in, right? And so my dad, my mom standing there, right? So, I do the look back. Everybody look back. You know what I'm saying? So my mom wilding, but you expect that. You know what I'm saying? But my dad, his face was like, that's an image I'll never get out my head. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because, you expect moms to be moms. You know what I mean? But, like, that nigga was sick. She yelling, talking to the judge. None of that shit don't matter. But, like, his face was just, like, the sickest look. It's like engraved in my head. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess it's just a different, that unconditional. You try to do everything for you. Like AJ said, you never stop parenting. So, if your child grows up to be a fuck up, is that on you? If your child grows up to be a F up, is that on you? Let me hit the super chat real quick as y'all think about the question. Tell her, man. That's like, see how Adrian want me to read it? That nigga ain't shit, bro. The Real Bravado Network, $10. Tell her masculine self to go read various research center reports from liberal and conservative perspectives. They all agree on our outcomes. Miss Comedian Q Turner is anti-college education. Laugh
No,
out
I'm not.
loud.
No, I'm not.
Wow.
I'm just saying people who go to college tend to lean on statistics as pure facts. So if you missed that, that's your fault.
Hey, shout out to Bravado.
Shit
man.
like that.
I'm
Shit
showing
like that.
mad
Shit
love.
like that. Shit like that.
But what about Mr. Grant though? Q, he ain't go to college.
I could tell though. When you read his comment, I knew.
Wow.
Hey man, Mr.
So,
Grant.
no, I'm not anti-college. Don't do what works for you. But I'm just saying, typically people who go to college, men particularly, tend to lean on statistics as just pure facts, like as if there wouldn't be anything that would be flawed in that. And that's just my observation. So that's why I asked Gunny that before being like, Gunny, you actually did go to college. I asked you first, and then it showed. So yeah, whoever don't agree with that, fuck them.
Wow.
Okay, well they showing love, so damn. If your child grows up to be a fuck up, is that on you? Now, totally on you, I would say not. But is that on you? Right? People live their lives, right? But if your child grows up to be a fuck up, is that on you? Age, I seen you shake your head. Go ahead.
No. And I'm glad you said not totally on you, and that's kind of where I was going. I just, you do the best for your children, single parent, dual parent, whatever. But don't forget, you're raising a human being that has their own mind. They're shaped by not just the home environment, but, they're also shaped by their experiences and in the community with other people as well. And so it's not like just the home life. I hear an echo. I'm not sure if anyone else does, but it's not just the home life and how you raise your kids, but it's also they are an autonomous human being. And so they can choose to follow your instruction or they can choose not to. They have a free will and choice just like you all do. Like we all do. I mean, we all have our own free will. So it's not totally on you. It's not on you. I don't think you have some bearing on it. Like, these kids out here that they wilding right now with these carjackings. Crazy. And why are you letting your kid out at 2:00 in the morning or not knowing where they're at? Yes, that's on you. Absolutely. You should take, take control of your kids. But if you lock them up in the house and say you can't go out and they still sneak out, that on you? Or do you report them to the police? I mean, I just don't feel that it's all the way on the parents. On
is it on the parents to an extent then?
I mean, you can place a certain percentage on the parents, for part of it, but again, I wouldn't say it's totally on the parents. No, if you got grown adults, like you were a grown adult when you did what you did. I think 10 years ago. Yeah, you were an adult, definitely a full adult at that time. And I'm sure, your parents were like, dang, what could I have done differently? That's the kind of thought that goes through a parent's mind, but you made that conscious decision to do whatever you did. I don't even know what you did at that time. And so for them to say, what could I have done differently? I would tell them nothing because he made that conscious decision to do whatever act that was.
Yeah, I think so just that one, so to be a fuck up, I think it has to be more what's the correct word, Age? A perpetual?
Yes, perpetual. Yes,
yeah,
perpetual
so that was an instance where I made some mistakes, right? But I've since overcome and I'm pretty
Of course, you're a great human being, a citizen. No, you're a great citizen of society. Yeah.
Because of what go ahead. Well, I'm just saying because of the parenting, right? So you have that, right. But I'm talking about a
qualifier, the perpetual effort, like you out here sticking people up and
like a fuck up, like a straight, like yo, that
like
nigga
crackhead, and like you out here like the guy that Chief and Bud were talking about that's downtown or wherever they're at.
Yeah, like when somebody just ain't making nothing of themselves, type shit.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't put that. I wouldn't put that on the parent. I would not, because when you raise your kids right, again, they have the choice to go back to the learning after they made a mistake. I made a mistake. Let me not do this again. I don't like this consequence. But if you're going back repeatedly and doing mistakes or increasing more mistakes, that's on you as a human being adult.
So you say no.
No, my initial answer, and I'll stay sick with that.